The Lok Sabha witnesses noisy scene as TMC MPs raised slogan in front of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah during the session. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh asked the protesting members to leave the house if they did not want to follow parliamentary rules. Amid the disruption, the speaker spoke to Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and said he could ask Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav to speak instead. The protest led to a brief halt in proceeding, with both the government and opposition accusing each other of disrupting the house. The NDA Parliamentary Party meeting in New Delhi saw strong excitement over the India-US trade deal. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived the Parliament Annex building where NDA MPs gave him a grand welcome. During the meeting, PM Modi was felicitated for the trade agreement. Union Minister Kiren Rijiju called the deal historic and extraordinary. Meanwhile, Parliament's budget session continued for the fifth day. Discussion on the motion of thanks to the President's address went on in both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The government highlighted the trade deal as a big step to boost India's economy and global position. In Kotdwar, Uttarakhand, gym trainer Deepak Kumar and his family are living in fear. A video went viral showing Deepak arguing with Bajrang Dal workers while defending an elderly shopkeeper. When asked his name, he said Muhammad Deepak. After the video spread, Bajrang Dal workers allegedly protested outside his gym and issued threats. Deepak says his family is terrified. His LKG going daughter has stopped attending school. His gym is closed and his health is affected. He says he must work to support his mother and wife, but the situation remains unsafe. The Congress party criticized Prime Minister Narendra Modi after the India-US trade deal announcement. Congress leader Jairam Ramesh posted on X saying Washington is happy and claimed PM Modi has accepted defeat. Congress alleged that India learns about major decision from US President Donald Trump or his representatives first. The party compared the trade deal announcement to earlier ceasefire claims, saying the US side announced it first. Congress further claimed the deal is happening on Modi's request. The BJP has rejected these accusations, calling them misleading and politically motivated. Air India has started an investigation into the fuel control switch off one of its Dreamliner aircraft. The problem came to light when the fuel control switch of a London to Bangalore flight was not locking properly, raising serious safety concern. As a result, the plane has been grounded and is not allowed to fly until the issue is resolved. Engineers are thoroughly inspecting the system to find the cause of the fault. Air India has assured that passenger safety is the top priority and all necessary action will be taken based on the investigation report. Iranian-German journalist Michel Abdullahi has made shocking allegations against Iran's government. He claimed Iranian security forces used rape and mutilation as weapons against women protesters. According to Abdullahi, such violence was meant to create extreme fear and stop protests across the country. He said women were deliberately targeted to break public resistance. These allegations have raised serious human rights concerns globally. International organizations and activists have repeatedly accused Iran of harsh crackdown on protest. The Iranian government has denied similar claims in the past, claiming them foreign propaganda, but pressure for independent investigation is increasing. India is facing pressure between the United States and China after US President Donald Trump imposed heavy tariff. India started changing its foreign and trade policy. Now India is focusing more on friendship with smaller and less powerful countries in Asia, Africa and Latin America. The aim is to reduce dependence on big powers like the US and China. India is increasing trade deals, defense cooperation and diplomatic ties with these nations. Experts say this strategy will help India protect its economy, find new markets and gain global support. India wants balanced relation and more strategic independence in world politics. Indian stock markets rallied strongly after US President Donald Trump announced a reduction in tariffs. The Sensex jumped nearly 2,300 points and is trading around the 84,000 level, while the Nifty rose about 700 points. Buying was seen across most sectors, reflecting strong investors' confidence. Adani Group shares led the rally with some stocks gaining up to 13%. Market experts said the tariff relief improved global sentiments and encourage investors to return to equities, resulting in a sharp rise in benchmark indices. Today, the first eliminator of the Women's Premier League will be played between Delhi Capitals and Gujarat Giants. Delhi Capitals have reached the playoff for the fourth straight season and are aiming to win their first WPL title. Gujarat Giants are looking to continue their strong run with a big win. The match is important because the winning team will move into the final and face Royal Challengers Bengaluru. Fans are excited for a high-pressure game as both teams have shown strong performances this season and will give their best to reach the final. Weather conditions have changed again in North India due to two western disturbance. The meteorological department said that Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand will see rain and snowfall till February 3rd. In Madhya Pradesh, rain alert has been issued for 20 districts. Rajasthan has a yellow alert for dense fog in 17 districts affecting road and rail travel. Despite this, temperatures have risen slightly. Barmer recorded a maximum temperature of 28.5 degrees Celsius. Weather official advised people to remain cautious during early morning hours due to low visibility and changing conditions. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.